Hey guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today I have a brand new arrival to show you. This is the 2021.5 Forest River Salem Cruise Light model 241 QB XL. This particular trailer comes in at 26 feet 10 inches in overall length and is 4,590 pounds as we see it here today. This particular trailer is again in the Cruise Light line, so it's gonna be a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter weight, a little bit less expensive than the full Salem, but it's still packed full of awesome features. Some of those include the best-in-class 10.7 cubic foot 12-volt compressor fridge, electric stabilizer jacks, the bigger 15K AC, enclosed underbelly, and tons of other awesome features. We're going to do an interior and exterior walk-around tour today and talk about some of those features, and we'll see what you think. Let's go ahead and we'll jump on to the inside. Alright guys, so we're inside of the all-new Salem Cruise Light model 241 QB XL by Forest River. And as you can see here, it's a nice open concept unit, meaning that it's all kind of one area. The nice thing about this too, and you know, some people aren't going to like this floor plan, but it makes sense for a perfect starter class camper because there's no slide outs that you have to mess with. It's more of what I call a simple series. So as we kind of walk towards the back here and spin around, first thing you'll notice is you have a nice booth dinette, and I'll get you a better angle of this here in a minute. So nice booth dinette, and then you have a nice sofa right across there, kind of next to that half wall, which I'll talk about here in a minute. But I love the new colors of their furniture. It looks nice, it's comfortable. New wood color, so it's a little bit lighter than last year's, but it still looks good. Here's a better shot of that dinette, of the bench dinette, 2-bench dinette actually is, I guess, what I should say. And I love this campside window, and we'll see that here in a little bit from the outside in a little more detail. Again, we're kind of pivoting around a bunch, but just because this is kind of tricky to film since it has no slide outs, so just bear with me, please. If we take a look at the video that will pop up, you will see that the dinette and the sofa do turn into extra guest sleepers, so you can sleep comfortably 4, 6 if they are littler kids. But again, both of those do turn into extra beds, which is nice. If we look up top here, you'll notice a couple of optional pieces of equipment. First off, we have the ducted air conditioner instead of the drop-in air, so that is one option. And then this is also the larger 15,000 BTU Coleman Q Series air conditioner. And you're probably wondering, well, why do I care? The big benefit to you as a consumer is this is going to be quieter than, say, a Dometic air conditioner. So these are super quiet, they're super efficient, and it's the big air conditioner. Speaking of air conditioners, I love what they do here. Well, maybe, there we go. So you can close and open these vents, and they're fully turnable, which is really nice. Those cost a little bit more than than just a standard vent. And I love that Salem is using that just because it's going to give you better airflow. You'll also notice these are the pull-down night shades. And this is a good side to show you this since we're not going to look at the sun. But if we look here, you'll notice they're a white on the outside, which the benefit there is it's going to reflect more sunlight, which is pretty cool. If we kind of look down at the floor, you'll notice no carpet other than on this little wheel well and the carpet square here. But the other thing you'll notice is there's no heat vents in the floor. The nice thing about that is you have cabinet ducted heating, which you can see right there. And I love this little shoe garage right inside the door right here, which is, again, just a really cool feature. Last couple things, and we'll take a look at all the storage. You do have your main control panel here. So you've got your tank monitoring panel, water pump, water heater on gas switch, some lighting controls, and your awning control. That is a power awning, by the way. And then right here you have your Furrion AM, FM, and Bluetooth sound system. This will control the interior and exterior speakers and has HDMI and USB ports, which is, again, pretty cool. Lastly, if you do want to mount a TV, you could mount one right here. And then right back in here inside that hole, there's a couple of, there's your coax as well as your 110 power for that TV. And you can probably fit about a 38-inch TV on there if you really wanted to. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the living area. Let's go ahead and we'll take a in-depth look at this nice compact kitchen. And really it has a good kitchen for such a small travel trailer. Let's go ahead and open up all the storage and take a look. Alright guys, so we'll start kind of over by the sofa. And you'll notice a couple of cabinet doors here. Lots of good storage there, and a lot of brands will cut these two cabinets out, which Salem didn't do that, obviously, you know, because they're there. But I love this because they're not skimping out on areas that they don't need to. Now they aren't they're making their doors a little bit bigger and they kind of space them out a little different. But if we look back in here, and it's probably hard to see, but it goes all the way back over to here, which is really nice. So good storage there. This is going to have all pressed membrane thermal foil style countertops. I love this countertop extension. You've got nice power outlets right there, really on in a good spot. If we look over here, you will notice you do have a shelf storage here, and this goes all the way back over to the microwave, which is really nice. If we drop down here, you'll notice good extra storage there. And then you have two full extension plywood box ball bearing drawer guided drawers. Real quick, before we get on to the rest of the kitchen, there is not storage under this sofa other than that little shoe garage that I showed you earlier. Your furnace is back up underneath that other half of the sofa. So you do lose a little storage there, but it's not because it's wasted space. That, you know, there's a component there that they don't want you to get to. Oops. You've got this nice drying rack here, and that'll roll up out of the way. This is a dual bowl sink, and you do have the nice high-rise faucet there. Coming over a little bit further, you do have your microwave, hood range combo with a light and a fan, and that is vented to the outside. Not all of these are. Keep that in mind. And then, man, that's some good suction there to keep that down. I like that. 3-burner cooktop there. You do have the nice oven knobs, and then down here, this does have the electric sparker for the inside of the oven, as well as the 3 burners, I'm sorry. But you have the nice light in here, which is great, and the glass in the oven. So that way you can kind of see what you're actually cooking. Under both sides of the dinette, you'll get storage, and you do have the nice bins that come with it, which is pretty cool. They didn't have to do that, but they chose to, which is, again, I really like that. And then over here, you've got even more storage, and it goes way back in there, which is nice. And then again, you have your coax and 110 for your TV if you want to add a TV to that back in that back cabinet there. Last couple things. Here's your thermostat for your furnace as well as your air conditioning. And then this is a best-in-class feature for this size and price point of camper. You have a 10.7 cubic foot EverChill 12-volt DC compressor fridge. Cool thing about this, you can use it basically anywhere. If you get a portable solar panel to run off of here, it'll run off your batteries, off of your charge line from your pickup or tow vehicle as you're going down the road. You can actually run it in transit. In case you didn't know that, you can't run gas electric fridges anymore going down the road. Or let me put it this way, it's not advised. I get it, people still do it. But they don't want you to do that because of a couple of safety issues. I won't necessarily get into that right now, but if you appreciate the information and of things that not every RV dealer knows about, hit that like button and subscribe down below, and we'll shoot you straight every time. But again, awesome fridge. It uses 3 amps of power when it's down to temperature, that's incredibly efficient. It's amazing. And they cool down in only about an hour to an hour and a half, not overnight like the old gas electric fridges. Okay guys, let's spin back around over here and we'll take a look at this bedroom. And I tell you, for such a small camper, this has a really well thought out bedroom. Let's go take a look. All right guys, so we're standing in the master bedroom of this Salem 241 QBXL. And first thing I want to touch on is kind of this half wall here behind the sofa. So the nice thing about this, and the reason they went this route instead of a full privacy wall with a door like a lot of other competing more expensive brands go to, is number one, it feels more claustrophobic whenever you put this in to some people. It kind of blocks off the living area. This is just going to make it feel bigger. They do give you the privacy curtain, as you can see over there. That way you can have some privacy, but it's not a fixed wall. They do give you some light switches for the bedroom light switch, or the bedroom lights up there, which is really nice. They didn't have to do that. Nice shelf up top here. Windows that open on both sides, and you've got your bedroom TV connections here. USB ports on both sides of the bed. And if we look over here, you'll have household outlets in each wardrobe and the little CPAP station back in there, as well as hanging rods. And as you can see, you do have mirrors on both sides. If we take a look at the underbed storage, this is really cool. So you can access your main pass-through through here. And the nice thing about that is if cargo shifts in transit, you can get to it from in here. Plus, they give you a nice little shoe garage down there. And you've got these nice little cube organizers for more like a dresser space. So it's a really creative solution. I really like this, and a lot of my customers that I've sold Salems to like them as well. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the bedroom. Let's go ahead and jump back to the master bathroom, and take a look at it. All right, guys, so we're in the master bathroom now. And as you can see right here, you have a nice neo-angle shower, not a travel trailer tub. You have the, you have the optional skylight up here to give you a little more headroom. You can be upwards of 6'3", 6'4", and still shower in here comfortably. And that is the bigger radius shower too. You have the nice power vent fan, heat, and air conditioning vents back here. You'd be surprised how many brands don't do that. Nice medicine cabinet, thermofoil pressed membrane countertops, a huge sink, GFI protected outlet, as you can see, again, medicine cabinet. And then lastly, down here, you have the nice storage below, as well as the foot flush lever toilet. Let's go ahead, and since we're finished with the inside, we'll go ahead and we'll jump on to the outside, take a look at some of the features there. All right, guys, so we're now on the outside of this Salem Cruise Light Model 241 QBXL. First thing I want to point out, you have the nice smooth aluminum front nose sweep there, diamond rock plate guard down, or rock guard down below. You can have the standard power tongue jack, 2 5/16 inch ball, and then right over here you have a nice safety chain and 7-way plug holder, which is pretty cool. 2 20-pound propane tanks. You have a battery disconnect and rails for your batteries, as you can see right there. As we come down along the off-door side here, you'll notice you do have some storage. We'll take a look at that from the other side. Here's the back side of your furnace. This is a tandem axle unit. I like that they're using the fender skirts. So many brands don't do that. Right here, this is going to be your potable water fill, your 30 amp detachable, or not detachable, hardwired power cord, and then you're going to have your city water connection and your black tank flush, as well as your 6-gallon gas water heater. And then back here you have a nice cable satellite area or connections, as well as your dump station right there. As we come back over here, you'll notice you have a spare tire carrier. Believe it or not, that is an optional piece of equipment. Do not ever buy a trailer without a spare tire. You're going to need that. Hopefully you don't, but in the event that you do, it really comes in handy. Up top here, you will notice a backup camera prep location. It does not come with the camera, but it is prepped for it. As you can see over here, you have a nice power awning that does have LED lights in it. 2 outside speakers, and then right here you have a cable and 110 power for an outside TV should you wish to add one. Right here, this does have the optional power stabilizer jacks, both front and rear. You are going to have a friction hinge entry door, MORRIDE double steps. These will fold up inside the door, and they have adjustable feet, which is really nice. Plus, they hold 500 pounds instead of 300, like the hover steps. And if we look down underneath here, again, you will notice this has the accessibelly. So what that is it's 4x8 sheets of ABS plastic that enclose the underbelly, which is really nice. Up here on the front, you're going to have your solar charge, your solar prep, I'm sorry, your power stabilizer jacks for the front. And then right here you have your storage. These are held up by magnets, which is a nice upgraded feature. And if we look down here, you will notice your nice pass-through storage. It is unobstructed, and you have some tool storage over there. Bigger door on this side, smaller door on the other side. And remember, you still can get to this from the underbed storage. All right, guys, that is gonna wrap it up for the exterior of the Salem Cruise Light Model 241 QB XL. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you have any questions, or if you would like pricing and availability, there's 3 ways you can get in contact with us. Number 1, drop a comment down below. Number 2, you can give me a call at 806-335-2336, or you can shoot me an email at contact@custom-rv.com. Again, we thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Apparently I can't talk today. Hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe and notification bell down below. That helps you stay up to date with all of our new content. We've got some cool new units coming in. We've got some great stuff in the works for you. Again, we thank you very much for watching. And remember, at Custom RV, we know that RVs are made for women so men can go camping. Thanks again, y'all, and have a wonderful rest of your day.